worry about goats. I gotta worry about you, Ollie. Oh! Welcome back, guys, to another day of Stoked living, and it is a muck boot kind of day. Got them on, and you can see it is extremely wet out here. They're saying it's supposed to have about 4 inches in the next 2 days of rain. I think we've probably got maybe 2 inches so far. But living down here in the valley, we catch a lot of water. You can kind of see this wet water creek will always flow through here. So it's just kind of a swampy old day. Kind of got a problem. I've got the goats where they pretty well stay in, but my livestock guardian dog is not wanting to. He is about a year old. His name is Ollivander. We call him Ollie for short. Ollie when he's in trouble, Ollie when he's not in trouble, but he's been in trouble, seemed like the past few days. And kind of, you saw that wet weather creek over there, and where that flows into the goat pen is where he's getting out. And I put a T-post in there yesterday morning, and he's still, and I kind of tied the field wire down there, and he still works his way through there. So I'm gonna put a couple more T-posts in there, maybe see if that will help. What we're going to run into though is whenever I really get a really bad flood, hopefully while the water will still kind of flow around that and doesn't take my fence out. I don't know. We're just gonna have to kind of play it by ear and see. But I'm gonna grab a couple of these T-posts and head that way. The garden is looking good. My old goats are being pretty vocal. I did get, looky here, something has been eating on my old broccoli plant, and I bet you it's an old Bugs Bunny. Well, we just chopped them right off. Dadgum suckers. Just broke them right there. This was laying right here, right there where the plant was. Just chopped it right off. Did the same thing there. Guess he didn't like the way it tasted. Well, I don't think Philip will complain a whole lot. Onions are looking good. They're going down through there. I'm not seeing, maybe I've got a little bit of lettuce popping up. See it kind of coming up right through there. Yeah. Lettuce is starting to come up right through there. I don't know if you guys can see it very well in there or not. But I bet you it's an old rabbit come through there and just chomped at it. Might have to replant those. Usually it's a frost that gets my stuff. Not the rabbits, but yep, there's the culprit right there. He has been escaping right through here. You can see the hair. But this thing right here will get pretty full whenever the spring floods kind of come through here. I don't know. I'm thinking about just putting a T-post right here next to it and a T-post there and discourage them from it. I don't know. Yep, you look guilty. I gotta do all this work because of you. You got these goats over here, and that's your job, is to take care of them goats. But no, you want to go out here and run and play all day and have fun. But you got a job to do, and you need to do it. All right, we had that talk. I don't want to have this talk again. Yep, gotta do all this extra work just because of you. Supposed to be raising goats. No, I gotta keep dog in. Gotta keep dog in. I don't got time to worry about goats. I gotta worry about you, Ollie. Oh! Okay, I've been fighting with these ties and I don't like them. These guys right here, I'll have to show you the ones I like. This is not one that I like. So next time I go buy some more, I'm gonna really pay attention, because I do not like these. And it's all because of you, Ollie. Okay, so it's somewhat a little bit better. I got a call from my wonderful daughter. She said it's time to eat. So I better get in there. We'll see what we can run into next. I'm sure I'll find something else to work on. It's a muddy mess. Well, I just got done eating dinner. It was a very good dinner. Enjoyed it. But I was troubled through the whole dinner, thinking about these rabbits. I need some ideas on how to get or keep these rabbits out of the garden. I guess I could just be the next Mr. McGregor. I think that's the one, Peter Rabbit guy, wasn't it? No, I can't remember. Got me all flustered. But I'll show you guys something. I get these guys coming in the yard and they make a mess. Old mud bugs. You can kind of see them. If I catch one of them guys, they're going in the bass pond. So I don't know, I'm gonna do some brainstorming to kind of figure out how to protect my garden from these little critters. I mean, I know they got to eat too. They got quite a bit of area they can eat. They don't have to eat my poor little broccoli plants. Just like they come in here without a care in the world. Yep, smells like rabbit. Might have to do some replanting. If it ain't the frost, it's the rabbits. Well, the rest of the garden is looking good. We'll do some more tilling before I plant this. Because as you can see, it is pretty moist. But this is going to be the corn and the tomatoes and squash, cucumbers. That's what all this is going to be. I can tell y'all, in northeast Oklahoma, when the last frost will be. I will put my tomatoes in the ground, and within 2 days it will frost. Then you don't have to worry about it no more. It seems like I always have to replant every year, no matter what. And I thought last year I got a caught off guard and wasn't quite ready for it. And I had about 24 tomato plants, and I needed to get them covered up. I was rushing around. I was thinking I couldn't find anything. Well, I had a bunch of mason jars, so I just threw mason jars over the top of them. Mason jars do not protect from frost. I think it makes it even worse on them. Because that next morning, every one of them that had the mason jars, they wilted and black and nasty. Some of them you couldn't tell there was a plant even there. So don't use mason jars to cover up your plants from frost. If you have some good ideas, that might be a little proactive and get ready for the frost, because I guarantee you, I'm going to plant my tomato plants and it will frost. Just a fact. Just a fact. It probably won't frost anywhere but this valley. But anyways, things are looking good around here. The red buds, you can see them back there on the back side of the house. They're in bloom. Bradford pear, it's blooming up here. It's looking good. There'll be a nice bass floating down here that I've stuck in the pond. Because this right here kind of flows out of the pond. I'll get some catfish here in the yard every so often. Yep. Little red buds are starting to come out. Looking pretty. I'll kind of give you a tour of the plants. This right here, I'm not even sure what it's called, but it's been here since the beginning of time, I think. Ever since I can remember. But it has a pretty red bloom. Kind of a brashy plant. Has a few little, you can kind of see like little thorns on there. But it's a pretty red flower on it. Except for this guy. I have to cut these guys out all the time. I need to do that. And there's the Bradford pear. They're in bloom. Getting after it. There's native pecan tree. They haven't started to do anything yet. They're kind of the last ones of the bunch. So. I think that's a sweet gum tree, we call it. They got the little kind of 5-star leaf with little prickly balls in the fall time. Real pretty tree. Have a nice they have a nice color to the leaves. And this is a walnut tree, and I need to do some trimming on it. These walnut trees, for some reason in this yard, just don't do really good. That guy looks dead there. I've kind of neglected it. I don't know. I've lost several walnut trees. There's the paper shell pecan tree. It does okay every year. You get a few, and then you'll have a bumper crop. There's another, I believe that's a paper shell out there. An old silver maple. Got the little helicopters on them. Good shade tree, but loses its branch, pretty brashy. And there's weeping willow. Me and the kids, we planted it 2 years ago, I think. And I might have planted it too close to the house. I don't know. But it's really grown. And then another sugar maple. Big tree. If that thing ever goes down, there'll be an insurance claim, I'll probably. That's the persimmon tree we got in the yard. If you look closely, you can see persimmon seeds. And there's another black walnut tree. Got several of them. There's another walnut tree there and there. They provide quite a bit of food for the squirrels. My grandma, she always told us boys we couldn't hunt squirrels around the house because that was her pets. And so even today I can't bring myself to take a squirrel around here, just because I always think of her whenever I see squirrels out here. And I've got a black squirrel that's past 2 years come to the house, and it's pretty neat. I've only seen just a few black squirrels in my life, but we've got one that'll come here and you can get really close to it. So maybe I'll catch it out here one day and show you guys what he looks like. It's a good looking squirrel. All right, well, I'm gonna show you the kind of my potted plants here. There's Katie's pansies, looking good, liking this warmer weather. There's pumpkins. I think, I don't know, no, they hadn't started growing yet. It won't be long, maybe. And then there's my squash and cucumber. Well, it's been a pretty good day. Got some stuff done. Got all these pinned up or fixed up a little bit, and we're gonna go into town. Kids got basketball and baseball practice, so go do that. Hope you guys have a blessed rest of your week, and hope it goes great for you. And thanks again for watching here on Stoked Living, and we'll catch you next time. See you guys.